So you signed a contract, but you didn't read it. Oh boy. Hi, this is Monica, and this is day 5 of Veda. It's April 5th, and it's Tuesday, and I am going to take advantage of Veda by doing a Tip Tuesday. So every Tuesday for Veda, I'm going to do tips probably for buyers. Everyone pretty well knows that I'm a real estate agent and that I practice in the state of New Hampshire. So that said, anything I talk about is going to be specific to New Hampshire, and I'm not an attorney. So if you are questioning or you have anything that you're asking that might be borderline legal, I'm not giving legal advice. That said, a couple of weeks ago, I got a call from a buyer who was pretty distressed. It was like the day before closing, and she had just received her documentation for her closing, and she discovered that there was an additional buyer agency fee that she had to pay at closing. And she was pretty shocked about this. So she called for help. And the first thing I said, let's look at your contract. Pull out your contract and see what you signed. And sure enough, in New Hampshire, our standard contracts does have a section in there where there is compensation paid to the buyer agent. And also then goes on to say, should compensation come through MLS as a offer of co-brokerage, if there's a difference between what is due per the contract and what MLS is paying, the buyer client pays the difference. And this is what this was all about. She did not realize that, and then the amount of money that she needed to pay was pretty significant. So my first big advice to you is, number one, if you are engaging with a real estate agent, that real estate agent has to, number one, do a disclosure with you, a brokerage disclosure in the state of New Hampshire. And if you decide to enter into a buyer agency agreement with that person, then you're going to be signing a buyer agency contract. When you sign that contract, you need to know all the clauses. If you feel uncomfortable asking your agent to explain that to you, or if they didn't explain it to you, then I think you should go elsewhere, really, because a good agent, is going to abide by the law. They're going to do the brokerage disclosure, and when it comes to the contract, they're going to make sure you understand what you're signing. So my buyer tip, read the fine print. Not all contracts are the same, and of course I'm talking specifically about New Hampshire, but read the fine print and ask questions. This is probably the biggest investment of your life to this point, buying a home. And you need to feel comfortable, and you need to ask those questions. So, Monika McGillicuddy, Veda, day 5. This is tech. Oh, did I say tech? Not tech tip, although that might be an idea. But this is a buyer tip Tuesday. Hope you enjoy the video.